Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be swatching Alone Time from MAC. This has been going viral for a while. Kind of like just watch this, but I thought I would just also give some dupe options. Okay, so this is described as being a mauve brown color. I believe it's also a cool tone shade, very flattering shade. Sort of this mute taupe brown shade, luxurious. A little bit hard to see the gradients look, but it does seem to have a slight mauvey undertone. For the gradients look, it's not too light for my skin tone, it's not too pale, so it complements my skin really well. Alright, so for the full look, you do see a little bit more of this gray brown color. It is going to look more mute the more they apply. Up close, you're going to see a little bit of a pale pink purple undertone. It is quite subtle. For the full look, it does look more like a gray brown. Even as a blush, it looks quite nice. Alright, so here's a hand comparison with Alone Time at the bottom, Cocoa Nude, Tan Brown, and then Hip Brown. At the top is Mocha House and Caramel Mew. A mixture of neutral, cool, and warm tone alternatives. Next to Alone Time, this is Cocoa Nude. And I did mention in one of my shorts for a gray brown color. So this is one of the two shades that are the closest. As you can see, it is a little bit more matte than Alone Time. For Cocoa Nude, it can look different depending on your base color, so that's why I applied this first, because so they're very similar to each other side by side. You can barely tell them apart. Next up, this is number 4 Tan Brown from Clio's Velvet Lip Pencil. It can go slightly darker than Alone Time, but this works really good if you want a base color for Alone Time to last longer, or just use it as a lip pencil to line your lips. Again, it has that gray brown color, so definitely do recommend this if you're looking for a lip pencil. And for Clio's Velvet Lip Pencil, this is one of my favorite lip pencil formulas as well. Very smooth application, it glides and melts onto your lips instantly. Has a pretty good stain the longer that you wear it as well. Easy to blend, easy to blur, but it also is a lip pencil, so it does have pretty good precision if you want more of like a clean lip line look. Also very moisturizing as well. Has this velvet, slightly creamy texture to it. Next up, we have Hip Brown from Peripera's Ink Mood Matte Stick, one of my favorite brown shades. This is the other shade that is closest to Alone Time. I do like this formula a little bit more. Like I mentioned earlier, Cocoa Nude can look a little bit light, or it changes its pigmentation depending on your base color or if you have a lip stain. So it is a little bit difficult to control a color. It does have a really good stain, however. Like Hip Brown, it has a very consistent shade to it. So also I do like the finish better. Alone Time does have slightly more gray in it, so it does look a little bit more pale for the full look. But for Hip Brown, it complements my skin tone really well. It's not too warm tone, not too cool tone. Really beautiful matte finish as well. One of my favorite lipstick formulas as well. It's super moisturizing. If I had to recommend a similar shade to Alone Time, I would say Hip Brown. Next up, this is Etude Soft Fixing Tint in 12 Caramel Mew. It also slightly goes a little bit darker. It's also a very subtle gray brown color. Slightly a bit more warm tone than Alone Time, and it's very easy to blend, very easy to blur. Also has a good stain. It has this like soft velvet mousse-like formula to it, and it also blurs the wrinkles of your lips. So if you're looking for that marshmallow-like pout finish, I do recommend Caramel Mew. For a warm tone version, I recommend Mocha House. This is Peripera's Over Blur Tint in the shade 13, another one of my favorite brown shades as well, next to Hip Brown. It's very flattering, has very nice muteness to it, which is kind of hard to find in the Korean market for this kind of price. Similar to Roman's Blur Fudge Tint, has this velvet-like texture to it, and it's going to blur the wrinkles of your lips. Very moisturizing. It has a pretty good stain as well.